What is conduction in science? Conduction is defined as the transfer of energy through matter from atom to atom or from particle to particle. The matter itself does not move, but thermal or electrical energy is conducted through the material. How does conduction work? Thermal or electrical energy transfer by direct contact between atoms or particles is called conduction. Conductors efficiently transfer energy. Insulators transfer energy poorly. Conduction occurs in the common states of matter, solid, liquid, gas, plasma, but with varying degrees of efficiency. Conduction only occurs in two ways: thermal conduction, heat transfer, and electrical conduction, electricity. In this diagram, you can see thermal conductivity at work. Notice the heat flow from one material to the other. When the two materials reach thermal equilibrium, where both materials are at the same temperature, conduction no longer occurs between the two materials. Heat is the term given to the transfer of thermal energy from a material or region of high thermal energy to a material or region of low thermal energy. Conduction of heat is also called heat transfer. Thermal conduction can occur in all four common states of matter, where solids being the most efficient, followed by plasmas, liquids, and gases. Metals, for example, have good conductivity of heat. They generally move heat efficiently and are good heat conductors. Fabrics and wood tend to provide poor heat conduction. The materials with the greatest thermal conduction are zinc, graphite, tungsten, aluminum, beryllium oxide, silicon carbide, gold, copper and hot plasma, silver, diamond. Though diamond is the best thermal conductor, its high cost makes it impractical for everyday use to conduct heat. The same is true of the high cost of silver and gold, which is why copper cookware is both popular and costly. Electrical conduction. Generally, if a substance is a good thermal energy conductor, it will also be a good electrical conductor, but this is not always true. Mica, for example, is a heat conductor but an electrical insulator. Salt water is a poor heat conductor but a good electrical conductor. The materials with the greatest electrical conduction are nickel, cobalt, zinc, tungsten, calcium, aluminum, gold, copper, hot plasma, silver. Water, straight from your faucet, is difficult and expensive to heat, but is a good electrical conductor. Electric current flows more easily the more dissolved minerals the water has in it. Pure water with no dissolved solids is not electrically conductive, however. Air, a mixture of gases, is generally not a good conductor of either heat or electricity. You have probably had the unfortunate accident of touching the handle of a metal spoon that was sitting in a hot liquid, like coffee or soup on your stove. Though the handle is not in the liquid, it still got hot. This is the conduction of heat. The metal particles in the spoon gained energy from the hot liquid and transferred, or conducted, that energy up to the metal spoon particles far above the liquid. Then that heat energy transferred into your hand, causing a burn. Ouch! Unfortunately, the same energy conduction can happen with electrical energy by touching a bare wire or sticking a fork into an electrical socket. That transfer of electrical energy into you can cause much worse than a bad burn. That conduction can be fatal.